You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy snow day for a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys are under a lot of snow. Some of us is just under some extremely cold temperatures. Today in my neck of the hood, it was like sub-zero temps again, which I told y'all was, the trend for the last couple of days. We didn't get no snow really. The other day we only got like an inch. But it has been really cold here. The high right now is, let's see, what's today? Hold up. Let me pull up the 10-day. Okay, so the 10-day says today the high is 15, the low is -3. Right now it's about 12 degrees outside where we are in my neck of the hood. So we got like 3 more degrees to go to be at the high of 15. Then it's going to be back down. So very, very cold here. So a lot of you guys, please stay bundled up. Stay home if you can. Shout out to those of us who can work from home. Man, that's the best thing going when you work in a city where it can get extremely cold. It's the best thing going. So shout out to everybody who's working from home. But for those of you who got to go out, stay warm. Make sure you have your emergency kits in your cars, your blankets, your water, a radio, jumper cables. If you in the snowy areas, I don't know how many of y'all carry rock salt. I keep a bag of rock salt in the back of my truck, a little shovel, get some cardboard, a little rugs, something like that you can put under your wheels if you get stuck, and got to dig yourself out. So make sure you guys stay prepared for that type of shit, in the winter months where you get a lot of snow and ice. But yeah, so what's up, everybody? Come on in again. Happy Sunday. Make sure you like and share the video, please, and thank you very much. Donate to the show if you like at the Cash App $ the hood table 402. Now, you guys, how many of you enjoyed the 3rd annual contest last night? Big Brenda's, she put on her 3rd annual sexy high heel contest last night. And man, it was really, really awesome. I really enjoyed it. I watched some of it last night, then I dozed off and I got back up this morning and I watched the rest. But I'm glad I finished it off because where it was going was good. And where it was going was where I thought it was going to end up. But I'll talk about that at the end because I just saw some things. I saw some things at the beginning of the show that was like, these ladies, they working it. They coming through. The judges were judging. Lolo, every damn chance she gets, she was making those faces throughout the show. Lolo man. Lolo with the face. Boy, that's what that's one of our nicknames for my grandson, Ace with the face, because his facial expressions, oh my God, they're either like to the extreme or they're really funny, and that's Lolo with the face. But yeah, so it was really good. It was really entertaining. I thought the judges did a good job. I noticed how, I don't know if Big Brenda does this all the time or if this was something different, but I noticed how every contestant didn't receive any critique from all the judges. Like it was like maybe 1 or 2 judging every contestant. So it wasn't like all judges judging every single one. I like how that went. I never seen that done before. Normally in these challenges, every judge has something to say, but I like how that went because it kind of kept the show. The show was already like 3-something hours, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. When I went to watch the replay to take my notes, I was speeding through all that talk. I was like, good show, great show, but it'd be a lot of talk in between the contestants and in between, and I just, that's why a lot of the contests I always watch on replay. But it was still yet a great show. Congratulations. She raised a lot of money. Some ladies walked away with a lot of money, okay? And some of them walked away with more than what they came with, okay? They didn't leave here like they came, in Jesus' name, okay? But so let me get into my thoughts on the contest. And again, make sure you guys like and share the video. Drop down, get your ego on in the chat, especially if you want to comment on the different contestants. I will be dropping a link afterwards to see if anybody wants to hit the panel to discuss anything I discussed or something that they wanted to add to the commentary from the challenge. But anyway, again, it was Big Brenda's third annual high heel contest last night. The judges was KRN, Lolo, Lady Law 2.0, Rich Chick Cupcake, which is Brenda's BFF. The DJ, of course, was Buddy Lee, the best DJ on YouTube. Okay, I'm over here doing the Bankhead bounce right now because he was cutting up last night. Every song that came on, I was over here like, ow, trying to pay attention to the ladies and trying to chair dance at the same time. But shout out to Buddy Lee. He always does a great job, and he is very deserving of the money y'all pay him. To do his thing on the ones and twos. But first, it was the first and second prize. And also, Big Brenda said anyone who donated over $100 will receive a special recognition. I didn't hear that throughout the show because I was fast forwarding and trying to get to the main parts of the event to take my notes. So she might have recognized the ones who donated over 100 if there were any. But yeah, she said she was going to give a special, recognition to those. The contestants. They were, let's see, Big Red Diva, Lady Tia, Lovey, what was her name? Lovey, Mama Globo. What was Love? Girl, I almost thought that was Lovey Love, by the way. But it wasn't Lovey Love. When I saw Lovey, I was like, oh, Lovely Love is in this. But it was Lovey Star. So Lovey Star, Lady Tia, Mama Globo, Glow Vibes. Am I missing someone? Oh, Global Promotions. Okay, I think I got them all. Okay. And again, shout out to the ladies too, because y'all did a great job. And those heels, some of y'all was wearing, y'all know I grew up tomboy. I wore a few heels in my lifetime. I still even got some in my closet just to remind me of when I could wear heels before my knees start going bad from years of dancing with my line dance team. But man, shout out to the girls who can wear the stilettos, the platform shoes, and y'all was giving sexy and elegant and at the time where they was giving ego. She got a big ego. Such a big ego. Y'all, yeah. Mm-hmm. From the boardroom or the office to the nightlife, y'all was doing it. What up, Buck? Hold on, let me make sure I say it right. Buckeye Taz. What up? They used to call me Taz back in the day in the street. Some people still do. They either call me Taz or Poo Poo or Munch because I was the shortest. Not because I'm a thick girl now. But they used to call me Munch because I was the shortest. Most of my friends were really tall. I mean, like 5'10" to 6'2". Like most of my friends are really tall. But they called me Munch because I was the short one in the bunch. But they used to call me Taz too. Don't fuck with Taz. Have your ass wrapped around a light pole. Shit. These hands, boy, these hands. But anyway, I ain't about to get up here and do all that lemon shit. I want to fight. I want to kick all your ass. Fuck all y'all niggas, bitches, hoes. Yeah, Lemon want to fight anybody. Hey, boo. Thank you, LaDon. Thank you. I know there's other people live right now, and I'll be over there too in a minute. But I had to get this out the way because my son and my grandbaby is coming over later. They coming to get some chili that I made yesterday and take it home because it's really cold here. And I made some chili yesterday. And even though I have an empty nest, a lot of times I make big meals, and my sons, they'll swing by on the way to work or after work to get some, take home to their little families. But, anywho, and then I got a show tonight with Big Red Slap on his, our weekly Sunday show from the block to the hood table. Tonight we are on Big Rigs. Next week we'll be back on my platform. Y'all know we go back and forth. So tonight, y'all, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific, we'll be on Big Rigs Slap's channel. You said she acknowledged the folks at the end. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. That's great. Though everybody who donated, that's wonderful because they had a lot of money, to split between the ladies last night. So I love that. But so let me get started. And now this is just my own views. I'm going to try my best to be non-biased. I really am. I ain't going to be harsh or nothing like that. I'm just giving my point of view on, what I saw. Okay, my little critique. But first off, Big Brenda, she always be giving the heels, the legs, the thighs, the calves, the ankles, the toes. Big Brenda, she has sexy. She just brings sexiness, But yeah, I loved every selection that she actually had. And I like how she said, if I was in the show, if I was a contestant in each category, this is what I'm giving the ladies. Okay. So yeah, Big Brenda, she came out. And did her thing in each category. I loved each and every one of her shoes, and I'll give a little feedback on that too. But the rules and voting criteria was presentation, uniqueness, creativity. The rules were visuals from the waist down only. So that don't mean no matter what you're working with at the top. It didn't matter what your face game was giving, your hair game, your six pack or your fupa. It didn't matter your breast size. It was waist down. Okay, heels up. All right. And she said, make sure you have an active Cash App, of course, and must be ready to have fun. And I think all the ladies, they were prepared. They all had fun, I believe. So anyway, category 1 was business shoe, all work, no play. And again, make sure you guys are liking and sharing the video. And I'll be going back and forth from the chat to my notes. So I'll try to keep an eye on the chat too. But so business shoe, all work, no play. Brenda shoes that she wore. Just to let y'all know, she was showing up again and showing them what she was working with for the business shoe category. And she came out to my song, Bossy, on the first one. Hey, I love Khalid. Okay, that's still one of my all-time favorite shoes. Bossy is up there with my neck, my back, because they came out around the same time. Okay, so yeah, I love Bossy. She came out to Bossy, giving that boss lady for the business shoe category, all work, no play. And let me tell you that Brenda's legs was I love Brenda's legs. I'm gonna say no homo a lot during this show. I mean, the ladies, if I was into the ladies, I'd be gnawing at the screen. But no, Big Brenda's legs was legging, girl. And I love her shoe for the office boss lady business shoe. Now the shoe was cute. I couldn't really tell the colors of the shoe though, because the lighting. But I can tell from the print that it was a really cute shoe. I just couldn't tell if it was brown or if it was red or if it was burgundy. I could see the brown print or the not brown, but the beige in the shoe. The heel was really cute. She was working that shoe. I just couldn't really. I wish I could. I wish somebody could have slide me a picture in my DM of the actual shoe because them shoes was cute. I would wear that shoe out, definitely. It was giving office, but it was also giving nightlife as well. So I like what she was giving, what she was doing with that shoe and how she was working them legs with that shoe. Next year, I did want to say though. Hold on, let me get some water. Next year, I really want to say though, with Brenda, I hope the ladies could get a little better lighting. I don't know if they need like professional lights. I ain't saying high end, like serious high end, but maybe like the lights we use for people who doing video. and stuff, stuff like that. Studio lights, the ones with the big umbrella back, or I don't know, some ring lights on the floor. I don't know, because a lot of the ladies were giving, but every intricate detail of the shoes, only some of them I could see. But you can still tell they were cute, fancy, sexy, or whatnot. But I just wish the lighting was much better. The only one who I can truly say the lighting was really good was probably Tia. Tia and was it Mama Global? I think. But yeah, some of them, the shoes were really cute and giving, but the lighting, it was something about the lighting. And I was looking on my laptop and looking on my phone, and I had to blow the pictures up really big on my phone. I'm like, is them studs? Is them rhinestones? Is them like sequins? But what color is the shoe? Is that blue? Is it black? I mean, it was kind of hard with the. I don't know. I don't know. Just something to consider. Just something to consider next year. But anyway, Brenda did a great job when she came out with the office pair, and the little ankle bracelet was a very nice addition. I love a little ankle bracelet when somebody's wearing some cute heels. Okay. Now, Mama Global, she was supposed to be the first one up, but she had some technical difficulties with her camera, so she had to come back. So in the meantime, in between time, Big Red Diva came up. And Big Red Diva, I was laughing at first, not about your outfit or nothing, but about the tree, the Christmas tree in the background. I just bust out laughing because not only is her tree still up, but my tree is still up as well. I'm looking at it right now in the corner of my room, and I got like 5 or 6 boxes sitting alongside a tree. I should have been and took down all this Christmas ornaments and decorations and tree. I still ain't got to it, y'all. I still ain't got to it, but I promise I'll be there before Valentine's Day. But I saw the tree up in the back, and I just started laughing because I'm like, we in the same place, we in the same space. But even with all the music going in and out in the beginning, I enjoyed the song she came out to. It was I Got Work to Do by Vanessa Williams. Okay, Homegirl had a little 2-step going on, some black heels that was really, really cute. The lighting for that part wasn't too good. Like, I think she had some sequins or bling on her shoe. Per Lady La, I was really, really looking like, is them sequins? I couldn't really tell, but it looked like something was shimmering. But per Lady La, she did say she had some bling or some sequins on her shoe. But I, again, almost couldn't tell. But the suit was a nice touch for the office look, and the pen, the glasses, the whole thing. Now, I think she was sitting like at an end table, but I don't know, for what she was given, I think a nice desk or office or lounge chair would have been nice too. But she was definitely working that fit and working them shoes, definitely. So shout out to her. And I think that was, again, Big Red Diva. So who else? Okay, Mama Global. Excuse me. When I say I immediately fell in love with Mama Global, and this is for the office business category, second contestant. When I say I immediately fell in love with them boots and that heel, and the way she was posing and spinning them legs around in that boot. She even had a little bloop and blunders moment at the end when she was trying to sit down and the stool moved. She even laughed. She was like, a little cute chuckle. She let out a little laugh to play it down. But even with that, I enjoyed her presentation, the nice suitcase, and the magazine and the planner, show that she's a traveling businesswoman, not just a businesswoman, but she travels. She be catching flights. So I like that. The lighting was perfect. That woman right there was perfect. I could clearly see what she was working with. Unique, creative, well thought out. Those boot heels was gorgeous. They were gorgeous. Third category was Mama. What was the other lady name? Mama. Dang, what was her name? Shit. It wasn't Mama Global. It was the other one. She got Mama in her name. I can't think of it right now. Damn it, y'all. Help me out. There was Glow. I can't remember. Mama Promotion. Something like that. But anyway, so that was the third contestant. I was immediately a little thrown off by her first look at first, because in the background you saw a really nice office backdrop, but then I saw the garter belts, and that she was wearing something very risque, but everybody was like, where you working at, girl? You ain't working on 9 to 5. Everybody was like, where you working? King Roman had me cracking up. Where's she working? I was like, what type of business is she into? Okay. However, I did love the shoe. The glitter, the sequins, the wrap around the ankle. Her look was very, very unexpected, yet very sexy at the same time. And them thighs, y'all, them thighs was thighin'. And that was very after normal, regular business hours type of get up and go look. So okay, that was that on that. The fourth was Lovey Star. And again, at first when I heard Lovey, before I saw who it was, I was like, oh, Lovely Love is in this. But no, it was another lady named Lovey. But you said your mother keeps a tree up all year round and check. You know what? I thought about doing that. I promise you, I told my sons, because I love a Christmas tree. I love it. And last night, y'all, don't judge me. This tree has not been lit up since the 1st. But last night I had the tree on. And I had my windows open because it's cold here, and it was just that type of environment. And I had started off watching the High Heel show, and I turned the tree on for a minute. It just gave off a glow to the room, and I left it on for about an hour. Then I turned it off. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. Maybe do a Valentine's, then do every different holiday. But Juneteenth, I love a nice Juneteenth tree. But yes, so the ladies should put the shoes on the pedestal. Yes, they should. I think they should have done that too. But or at least maybe put it on a shoe pedestal or something like that, on a table, on a desk, on a box, or something to let us really look at it. And then maybe Big Brenda could have like all the pictures in the background, or ready to put up before they put on the shoe, or either after they finish their routine and then put the shoe up so we can see exactly the shoe. That's a great idea, Buck. Man, send that to Big Brenda. Maybe she'll hear that, but that's a great idea, because every shoe, I just could not tell totally what every shoe looked like. But anyway, so Lovey Star, 4th contestant in the office business woman category. First, let's see. Okay, so like some of the people, the judges, they couldn't really see the shoe. I was like, what am I witnessing? What am I looking at? Where's the shoe? I couldn't see the shoe. It was like the camera wasn't down far enough. And Big Brenda kept saying, y'all, the camera got to be down. The camera got to be down, low, so we can see the shoe. I couldn't see the shoe. It was very dark. The dress was giving tropical. It was giving like Hawaii. It was giving like beachy. It was giving like Florida. It was giving like, I don't know. The dress was cute. The background was giving a whole, is that a nigga slayed across the couch? I didn't understand that at all. When she started her performance, there was nobody on the couch. Then a nigga walk in, laid across the couch, and he was there for the rest of the evening. I was like, why is he the backdrop? I'm like, I don't know, child. I don't know if that was her child or nigga. I couldn't tell because it was so dark, but I know it was a nigga laying across that couch. I was like, what the fuck is he doing in the background? But the dancing and the fit in the background and not being able to see the shoes, I don't know. And Big Brenda's bestie was like, is she at a tiki bar or what? KRN said his face was so close to the screen and he still couldn't tell, what he was looking at, the shoes or whatnot. And Lolo with the face. Lolo had me cracking up. I love Lolo and her facial expressions. But she was like, but anyway, I don't know. She loved the color, but she was like, poor presentation or something like that. Couldn't tell what business she was going to. And I mean, the way that she had that left leg up in the thigh, I was like, what is she doing? Is she supposed to be in front of a pole? Like, I didn't understand that. This was supposed to be the biz naive category. And she had her leg up doing like a half twerk in the air. I didn't understand that. I did not understand that. at all. Okay, at all. And the pink shoe, I couldn't like really see the shoe. I saw that it was pink. I think it was pink, but it was definitely giving stay at home beach vacation in the living room without not an ounce of work on my mind. And Lady La, she had me cracking up. She was just laughing her ass off, child. Fifth contestant for the office for the business category was Lady Tia. And Lady Tia came to work, 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 work. And she came out on that song by Riri, by Rihanna. And I love the pose that she started off with, sitting there with one of her hands slightly behind her back. I saw that, Lady Tia. She had one hand slightly behind her back with her back arched. Okay. And then the other hand was wrapped around her knee, touching the other knee. The lighting was very good. And when she was doing those movements with her feet and her legs, because, before she even stood up, she was like moving her feet and legs around. That was giving me sort of like music video vibes. Before a performer be, standing up to start dancing and they chair dancing at first and they moving their feet around really cute like and fancy. Yes. I was like, okay, ladies here, I see you, boo. I see you. I was like, okay. The heels was really cute. I was feeling the color of those, which was allowing the black dress, the little black dress to present itself all on its own very well. My favorite color is blue. What up, cuz? Y'all know what it was. Y'all know what it was, what it used to be, and what it still can be sometime. Okay, anyway, I love the color blue. A cute little anklet bracelet. Again, I love a nice, cute ankle bracelet with heels. Tia, them hips. Girl, them hips was hipping. Them hips had a show they was in a category all on their own. Okay, 10s across the board for the hips. The hips was hypnotizing. Okay. And let me please say again, no homo. All right. But yes, for that number, I thought that was really, really nice. The sixth contestant for office for business category was Glow Glow Vibes. Glow Glow Vibes. Glow was giving me exactly what I was waiting for, that backdrop. She had like a realistic office background. The backdrop was giving like, and that could be just her building, her apartment, her house, whatever is giving. But for that particular category right there, I love the background. It was giving like executive floor, office building. You know what I mean? The open toe shoe was really cute. They look very comfortable. Now, no shade, no tea when I say that the shoe looked very comfy for a woman of a particular age, because I am damn near that age, okay? Because the way homegirl was bending them knees, that's why I say no shade, no tea, because the way she was bending them knees. Can we all say good knees, good knees? Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, okay? The shoe had a heel, but it was more like a kitten heel, like a little pump. So that's why I said particular age thing, because, hey, after years of dancing, that's my shoe. That's my shoe right there, okay? One who might not be able to wear a stiletto or something like that, that's a cute shoe. It looked like you could wear it from 9 to 5 and then take it out after hours with the girls, okay? So I definitely liked her shoe. Now, for the second category, what am I thinking? Kakalaki? I don't know. Second category was the boo shoe. Make him want to marry me. I like the title of this category, by the way. Big Brenda. Big Brenda, I was loving those above the ankle marry me boo shoes with a lace in the front and the open toes. I liked. Likey. Okay. First contestant for the boo shoe. Makes me want to marry me category was Global Promotions. That's what I was thinking of earlier. Global Promotions. Global Promotions. She came out to the song Worst Behavior by KWN. Is it K1? Is that how you say it? Featuring Kalani. And she had a cute little handbag with the pearls. I love that. I'm not even a purse person. I don't do purses. I got like one purse that I carry with me sometime, just if I absolutely have to. I don't do purses. I'm not girly like that. But I love the handbag. It had pearls. The dress, the long lace dress with the nice, sexy long split. The dress is beautiful. Now, whether it's something I might wear with that shoe or not, is to be determined, because it looks like her heel kept getting caught in one of the holes in the lace, and I saw her a few times try to shift the dress and the shoe. But that seemed like a hazard. That seemed like an accident waiting to happen, honey. She probably might not wear that with those shoes going out, but the lace dress I think was a little too long for the shoe, because that was a tripping hazard altogether. With those stilettos, but I love the dress. I couldn't tell if it was a dress or if it was a wraparound going around something else. But it was really cute. The shoe, I like the shoe. Even though, again, it looks like she had to remove the shoe from the dress a few times. But those high heels with the silver studs or the sequins, they were really pretty. The cross straps, I mean, the whole outfit came together very nice. And those legs, honey. Big Brenda's bestie said, that right there, that's not just giving marry me, that's giving marry rich. That's giving marry rich. It was very sexy, but elegant, and like, I don't know, that's giving like, she ain't just marrying no old random motherfucker. And when you come across her, you better step your game up. That's what she was giving. So I agree with her bestie, Cupcake Chick, who said that's not just giving marry me, that's giving marry rich. So yeah, I like that. I think that was 10s across the board. Even though it was a tripping hazard, I thought that was 10s across the board. A few people I gave 10s across the board. I didn't give everybody a score, but the ones who got 10s that I thought was 10s, yeah. Second contestant, matter of fact, yeah, I think that was my first one that I said for 10s. I think. Okay, so for the other one, after that one, there was a Big Red Diva. Now this is the Boo Shoe, Make Me Want to Marry Me category. So second contestant, Big Red Diva, and she came out to the song Ooh Na Na by Sir featuring Masego. And baby, them heels, the ankle strap, the cute bow across the top of them open square toe, man, everybody came. Ladies, everybody cannot wear an open toe square heel. You know why? Because they toes is too spread. Toes be hanging all off the side of the square, the heel. Like, I know them toes be touching the ground. No, everybody cannot wear an open toe square heel. Those shoes was really nice. The background with the white cloth or whatever that was laying on the floor lamps on both sides giving a little lighting. The blinged out knee lift dress with the sequins. The silver beads coming off the arms. I almost didn't notice the silver beads because they were really thin. The string, the silver. That was cute. That was cute. And the addition to the beautiful flowers was definitely giving bride to be. I could see her actually in that, like going down an aisle, you know. I could see her with the flowers and throwing the flowers back to the yes. Okay, I liked it. I really did. I liked it. Number 3, the third contestant for the Boo Shoe Make Me Want to Marry Me category was Lovey Star. And she came out to Johnny Gill's My. I was like, my. This I was trying to see, trying to remember, did she have on the same outfit? I don't know why it seemed like she had on the same outfit. I can't remember. But the top thing with the half top, the bra or bikini or something like that, I was just thinking that she would have changed every category, but then they still had the same nigga slayed across the couch in the background. The background didn't change at all. I couldn't see what the shoes look like. The lighting has got to be lighting. I could barely see what the shoes look like, so I really couldn't say much on the shoes. But it was not giving me nowhere near marry me. I just gotta say that. The fourth contestant for the Boo Shoe Make Me Want to Marry Me category was Lady Tia, and them hips, honey, and Lady Tia and the hips. Okay, and she came out to Come and Talk to Me by Jodeci. The red dress struck out to me first. Then the high heels with the lace strapped around the calves. Tia got some nice legs, y'all. Again, no homo, but she has some very nice legs. And the split in the dress with the buttons going down the side of the split was really cute. I love the combination color of the heel with the black and the silver and the open toes showing very pretty feet. The platform part of the shoe in the front was low with the it's a really flat bottom. Then the high heel in the rear. Those are the type of heels to me that are very, very sexy. The ones who get flat on the bottom, like your feet down there touch the ground. And then with the high heel in the back. I mean, and her walk. She was definitely giving me sexy heel. She was definitely giving me marry me tease. And Lady Tia has a mean ass catwalk, y'all. And the two-step with the mean ass catwalk, the way she was crossing her legs across the front, across the back, and don't forget the graceful, sexy foot slide. It's the leg straps for me. 10s across the board. That was a 10s across the board. Fifth contestant for the Boo Shoe makes me want to marry me category was Glow Glow Vibes, and she came out to call out my name by the weekend. And let me first say the white get up, the pantsuit with the flares on the side was very sexy. The way she lifted up the pants leg to show off the very small ankles and the heels. I love the shoes. Very fancy, very delicate. The intricate details of the shoe design. I don't know if it was quite giving me marry me, but it was really, really nice. Really nice. Great job. Sixth contestant for the Boo Shoe makes him I keep thinking of you make me want to lead a wanna with, start a new relationship. That's what I keep thinking every time I say Boo Shoe, make him. But the Boo Shoe make him want to marry me category, the sixth contestant was Miss Glamorous. And she came out to Gangsta Love by Mo3. Now, I done told y'all before, I didn't know who the fuck Mo3 was until the Mo3 started coming across the B sector, until they started trickling in the B sector. I didn't know who the fuck a Mo3 was. Never heard of him. But Miss Thang, with the roses strewn across the floor. She even had a big "Will You Marry Me" banner in the background. And I think it was red and gold or red and silver, I think. The pink dress with the split on one side, the heels. See, I'm not just doing the heels, y'all. I'm doing the whole presentation, okay? The pink dress with the split down one side, the heels with the strap around the ankles was very cute, but that thick wooden-like heel, that was everything. That heel was everything. And the snake skin, it looks like it was snake skin on the shoe that was skinny. I mean, the strap across the shoe. She did actually show us a wedding ring on the finger, by the way. I don't know if she's married or if she just had that as part of a prop, but any man would be happy to marry her, okay? And after that, she followed up with a sign that said she said yes. So she might be married, but I thought that was a nice prop. I thought the background, the picture, "Will you marry me?" I said yes. The ring, the rose petals, it was all very nice. I know whoever did marry her, she is married. They is loving them thighs and them sexy toes. I loved it all from the cute dance down to the bottom of them shoes. And you can tell those shoes was not cheap. Not cheap at all. Them look like some high dollar shoes. Okay. Them was really, really nice. What up, Big Red Diva? How you doing, boo? How you doing? But yes, you said, hold on, the salute the hood table chat. What up? Great job, you guys, last night. That was wonderful. I loved it. I loved every moment of it. Every moment of it. So let's get to the third category. The third category was ego show, showstopper, trend-setting drip. And of course, Big Brenda showed off what she was working with. She came out to "Feeling Myself" by Nicki Minaj featuring Beyonce. And I want to give Big Brenda, even though she wasn't a contestant, 10s across the board, Brenda. She had the smoke going across the floor, the red heels with the thin strap across the ankle. Brenda, you got some sexy legs. No homo. But you got a pair of really sexy legs, Brenda. I ain't mad at you, boo. And were them butterflies on the back of that shoe? I had to blow it up really big, but it looked like some butterflies on the back of the shoe. Yes, yes, yes. Them was really nice. Okay, so Big Red Diva, first contestant for Eagle Show Showstopper Turn Setting Drip. She came out on Bow Wow and Chris Brown, and those thigh high boots with the sequins was definitely doing it for her. Man, that with the black sequin that short set was so cute that she was wearing. It really, now for those of y'all who's from where I'm from the old, y'all know all about the stage two. That was around for like 50 years. One of the hottest clubs, bars in the city that closed down a few years ago. That was definitely make me want to wish I was at the stage two when it was opening. I mean, them boots. She was making me want to go out stepping, and I ain't stepped in a minute with my hip hop line dance team because of my knees. But it's been years. But she wanted me to make me want to go out stepping and something really sexy. And in my Lady La voice, the boot was a nasty ass piece of boot. That's another 10 across the board. Another 10 across the board. And let me get my door, y'all, because I got to answer the door real quick. I'll be back. Stay there. Okay, I'm back. I had to get my Walmart order. Okay, Big Red Diva. Woo! Them boots was booting. Woo, them boots was booting. I mean, damn. I was like, okay, you are so welcome. The sequin set was pretty. Yes. You said I got all those tears across the board, but I didn't. I mean, I was. Hey, and I know I wasn't a judge, but this is my personal opinions, my personal review. But I thought those were nice. That was a nasty piece of boot in my Lady La voice. The second contestant for the Eagle Show Showstopper Trendsetting Drip was Global Promotions, who came out to That Way by Wale featuring Jeremiah and Rick Ross. First, I have to say her whole get up was very striking against the dark and gold fireplace. I don't know if she planned that or not. The black and gold fireplace in the back, or dark brown and gold. It looks like maybe it was a black or dark brown. But anyway, I mean, her outfit seemed to come together very nicely with the backdrop. I mean, as far as the shoe, the heels, they were very dainty but elegant. And it had the open toe going on with the black strap across the toe, the gold stiletto heel cast with that black design on the back of her ankle. That was sexy. That was very sexy. I did like that shoe. Third contestant for the Eagle Showstopper Trendsetting Drip, Mama Global, who came out to Ego by Beyonce. That was the perfect song to this, category. Big Ego. But she had the leopard print pantsuit and the Beyonce song. Boy, she was giving Big Ego, boy. The spike in them heels, the spike on the back of them heels. Y'all saw that on my thumbnail? Hold up. I gotta show y'all. Hold up. That is a shoe. I Googled that shoe. I Googled sexy red shoe with spikes with a heart on the bottom, and it popped up on a bitch. I was like, this right here. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. I had to Google that shoe. I said I have to Google that shoe. Now I ain't gonna get it. I can't walk in that shoe. shoe. I've been broke my neck in those shoes. But the heart shaped platform design underneath the shoe, I would literally, boy, child, they was giving. They was very nice. That was giving ego. That was definitely giving big ego. You gotta have a big ego or something to walk around in them, because I would literally probably break every bone in my body trying to wear those shoes. But she was working it, y'all. I love the red heel with the cute little red strap, against the leopard print suit. Now, fourth contestant for the Ego Showstopper trend setting drip was Lovey Star, who came out to So Sexy by Twista, one of my favorite rappers, featuring one of the nastiest singers out there, R. Kelly, who's still locked up. And ma'am, them heels were really interesting and unique. Really interesting and unique. The fringes on the shoe were cute and all, but I really wasn't getting Ego, big showstopper, trend setting from the heels at all. They were actually giving me like Native American Indian rain dance. Contestant number 5 for Ego Showstopper trend setting drip was Glow Vibes, who came out to Let's Get Away by T.I. And was them some dollar bills, some Benjamins going around them shoes? You know what? At first, I thought them was like some silver buckles, but it was money going around her shoes. And I was cracking up because Lady La, she didn't notice at first either. She thought it was those safety theft tags that stores put on like their clothes and handbags. You know, them safety theft things that you got to pop off like a beer bottle cap. But yeah, she thought it was. But she was like, don't nobody want nobody to steal them shoes, huh? But then you notice once you start looking closer that looks like some $100 bills or something like that all around her shoes. But I don't know whether to call her Glow Vibes or Miss Good Knees, because boy, the way she was dropping it in the knees, Miss Good Knees, okay? But the shoes were definitely imaginative, something I've never seen before. That with the skin tight black leggings with the sequins, that was a great combination choice. The Benjamins on the shoes was definitely showstopper worthy. And you know what those shoes was giving me, like actually superstar or supermodel to me. I could literally see like a star, like a model or a reality star, one of them like a Nene Leakes or something, wearing that shoe to like a celebrity event or something like that. I definitely could see that. Definitely. The 6th contestant for the Ego Showstopper trend-setting trip was none other than Lady Tia, and she came out to Tiramisu by Don Toliver. And when I say Lady Tia was working on boot heels, and I couldn't tell, but were those fishnet stockings or actually some type of fishnet legging, or I couldn't really tell because of the lighting. They look kind of thick to be stockings, but then again, it is cold out here, so they could have been some stockings, but I couldn't tell, but they were cute. I liked them. I love how the back of the shoe going up the back of her leg was really sleek. It was giving really sleek, really elegant. Then the front of the shoe had like an animal print. I couldn't tell if it was leopard though because of the lighting, but that design along with the pointed toe design in the front was just nasty. Yes, that was also one nasty piece of shoe. That shoe definitely demonstrated ego, showstopper, trend setting, everything. Absolutely would love to know who designed that shoe as well. Lady Tia, hit me in the DMs. I got to get him a shout out now. But anyway, yeah, that one was 10s. That was a 10s across the board for me too. That one was a 10. But those are just my personal thoughts and ideas. Again, I thought all the ladies, every category, they came with what was asked. Okay. Big Brenda, she said, I wanted them to have fun. I wanted to make sure they had working Cash App, but also she wanted visuals from the waist down. She wanted presentation, uniqueness, creativity. Some of those shoes is really, really, y'all, I don't know where y'all be buying y'all heels, but just like some people are into purses, some people are into cars, some people are into Jordans. Some ladies be really into their heels. And I have to say, y'all got good taste. I do have to say y'all got good taste. And I know the man on your arms who be walking with y'all, strutting with y'all, wherever y'all go from the church to the club. I know they be like, see what I'm working with? but first place winner was Lady Tia. Now, before they got to the winners, I had a feeling she was going to win. I had a feeling. Second place winner was Mama Global. And I have to say, I hope I can only look as good as Mama Global when I'm at her age. Not saying she's old or nothing like that, but she has a graceful, some people just age so gracefully. And to be of a particular age and still be sexy and confident, that tells a lot about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Third place winner was Miss Glamorous, and she was bringing glamour. She was bringing glamour. You guys, you ladies, I should say, y'all all did a very, very good job. Y'all really did. I'm proud of you ladies. I don't even know any of you personally, but I think you did a good job, and you were very deserving of your titles, of your awards, the money, all of that. I'm so glad y'all really enjoyed the competition. Yes, I am so glad y'all enjoyed it. It was fun. I'm already looking forward to season 4 or the 4th annual one. I'm already looking forward to it. Yeah, so that was really good. Kudos to I think Tia got 780, right? Tia got 780. That was the first place win, 780. Like Big Brenda raised some good money over there. Okay, over $1,000. But yeah, Tia got 780. Mama Global got 325. Third place was 195. So that's still pretty good. Even the 195, that's almost $200 more than what you came with after Christmas, little gift. Shit. And most women, they already got the shoes and stuff. It's all about how you wear the shoes, what you wear with the shoes. You know, the combination of the whole attire, your background, your movement, your confidence, the gracefulness of the legs in the shoes, the feet in the heels. So you got to put all that together and then, come out with what we got. So again, shout out to you ladies. You did a great job. You're welcome, boo. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next year. But y'all, so I'm about to get off of here. I just want to give my little 1-2 on my thoughts of the show. I tried to keep it under an hour because I told y'all my son and my grandbaby, they coming over to get some of my chili that I made yesterday. That chili is so good. I did a little short video I uploaded yesterday. That chili, I'm about to eat me some chili right now. I ain't had no breakfast or nothing. It's about to be chili for breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. But yes, so you guys, thank you for tuning in. Please make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new here, please, and thank you very much. And feel free to donate to the Cash App, $ the Hood Table 402, if you want to donate to the platform. But other than that, y'all stay warm out there. Stay warm. But not only that, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. And what do we always say at the end? Say it with me now. Always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.